Riftbound players, it is time for the round. Welcome back to episode 2 of our unnamed Riftbound podcast. I promise we will find the name next time, hopefully.
You could just call it time for the round.
Yeah, but we're like a multiple card game channel, so I feel like if we call it time for the round podcast, then we start like a podcast about like a different game. We can't also call that.
Put in the comments what you think we should name our podcast.
Do that, yeah. So today we're gonna be finishing up what we started in episode 1, which is going over the other 6 decks.
Yeah.
Coming out in Unleashed. Yep. As well as all of the other important cards, like mainly the epics that we haven't gone over.
Yeah.
And then we also have a pack opening today.
Yeah, because you got things from Best Buy.
And then you have one, and then I let my advisor, shout out to Reggie, open one. I'm gonna play the video probably now.
Do you look at it?
I'm just gonna cut it and then come back now. Then come back in 3, 2, 1. So some interesting pulls, nothing too crazy, just some champions. Like I guess the commons were pretty good.
Now. Oh wait, no, you already played the video, right?
Yeah, I already played the video.
Again.
We're not gonna open up the same pack again. I guess the best thing's probably the Hollow Ravenbloom Student. It's like the most playable card.
Yeah. I can use it for Diana if you don't want it.
Sure, he'll use it for Diana. There's a card. I guess without further ado, do you want to open up the pack first?
No, you go first. I open, and then you open the last 2.
Sure. Get scissors?
No.
I should have brought scissors with me. These are so annoying to open.
They really
without
are.
scissors. These I got them from Best Buy because they had a
recently.
drop.
Yeah.
And you could pick them up. Okay, so I don't have like a screen telling me if I'm like facing
it's fine.
it.
We'll just realize after. Like we'll do the polls.
Wait,
Then we'll
let me make sure I'm
good.
recording as well. I'm recording. All right. Thank God I checked now before anything else happens.
Yeah. So just do your polls and then afterwards we'll react to it or something. I don't know.
Sure.
All right. Or we could like reveal it like as you pull it back. So like you'd reveal it here.
Common.
Okay,
Riptide
this is a bit
Rex.
awkward, yeah.
Solar Shield Barrier. Chemtank Enforcer.
If it's a banned card, you rip it.
Yes, we're doing that. I'm looking for a salvage. That's mainly the card.
Oh,
and
yeah, I have
anything
2.
for value. Yeah, he has 2 that he's gonna give me, and then I'm gonna get my 3rd from hopefully these packs. Water Bully. Ride the Wind. How much is this? This is 6. So 1 more common, and then the uncommons, right?
Yeah, I believe so. 7.
Yep, Hidden Blade, not bad. First uncommon.
Ooh, okay.
Spoils of War, last uncommon, and then Hollows.
No, it's 1 more common, then Hollows.
No, it's 3 uncommon, and then there's a Hollow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Challenge Hollow. Okay, so it's not gonna be an epic, unfortunately. Primal Strength. That one's one of the better rares, I believe,
I mean,
right?
giving it a +7 is kind of crazy. It is.
It is like I mean like
expensive.
Malzahar and then
dang.
oh
Wait, that's fire. Wait, that's
a
actually
rare
fire.
a mythic altar Tavern. Oh,
Iron Green. That's my 5 now.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. It's a great first pack, I think.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead. The Primal Strength is decent.
That's so nice, bro. You have to buy 5 more if you play 6.
Brother. That's crazy.
You're not gonna play the
I don't
one
have a
of-
sleeve. This might be that's kind.
It's fine.
It's fine. Hopefully, I'm just gonna put these back in the packs.
Oh wait, I forgot it's always Ari, right?
Yeah. The packs are always Ari for this run.
We're gonna say I'm opening up drinks. Okay, but if you do pull a Kaisa, I'm gonna like to buy it off you. Also, this is his pack. I'm just opening it for him. 'cause he's a great friend.
How many packs did you get? 15?
Like 15, yeah.
Yeah, he got 15. And then what was your best pull? Was the Altar Darius was a good one?
Yeah, that actually sold.
And then
I pulled Altar set, which is like the orange set.
Set Brawler Altar. Yeah.
I also pulled Seal, which I didn't sell. Seal was red one.
No,
Fury.
the red Fury, Seal of Fury. Yeah. I'm gonna open up my packs while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
faster.
Okay. Now, if this video gets 5 likes, I'll open a Chinese box.
I mean, we're getting our Unleashed box anyways. They're not guaranteed, but we did sign up for the Unleashed thing.
We could also buy a Chinese box for like $80 on eBay right now. Also, these are really annoying to open.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Do you want to do the same thing?
Yeah. So this is let me just pull this out. This is if you want to play Riftbound. Also buff token. I'm pulling that. Okay. We got Riptide Rex again. Solar Shield Bearer.
Extreme
These are the exact same
careful,
commons
please.
you pulled in the same order. Is this the exact same pack? Sprite Call. These are the exact same
Wait,
commons you pulled.
hold up.
I
No,
don't know if you pulled
okay.
that.
Call,
Okay.
I
The
did
first four
not pull a
scared
cult.
you, bro.
I did not pull a cult of glory.
Did you pull the Bill's Water
No, I
Bully?
did not.
Okay. It is a bit different. But they pull it right.
I did pull Ride the Wind.
But this is uncommon.
Yeah.
Iron Ballista is the salvage. Reaver's Row. Best
Pain?
pain, right?
Yeah.
Can I rip it?
Go ahead.
Ooh, oh. Ooh, that had some resistance. Okay, no, I'm rubbing the uncommon, so there's nothing crazy. That one. This is a foil. Legion Rearguard. This is the first rare, right? Covet Mutation.
I don't think that one's that bad.
Choose a friendly unit, increases my. Also, I don't know if I'm playing it close enough.
Yeah.
And then this is Mind Splitter Fire.
Mind Splitter, that's really good. Yeah.
Fire.
Where's the freaking rune?
Oh no, is it because there's a token?
Oh yes, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, oh my god, I was gonna say, I forgot about that.
Yeah, scammed with that.
Yeah, Mind Splitter is a great pull. Played in deck. It's expensive.
There we go, in 4 pieces.
Okay, thank you.
I was really passionate about that.
All right, so it is a token. I feel like I don't want to do this in case it's like a
rune. Okay,
a rune
I didn't
again.
realize.
Yeah. Store Poro. Would I draw this up? Pack.
Okay, the combo's already different.
Magworm. Orb of Regret. Cannon
Cannon Barrage,
Barrage.
that one's actually kind of fire.
Mystic Poro. Forge Fury. This is the first uncommon, I believe. No, this is the first uncommon.
Yeah.
Block.
We need a salvage.
I forgot about that. Peak
Guardian. We need a salvage here.
Ooh. The Grand Plaza. Okay.
Okay.
Hollow.
Nine-tailed Watcher. Nine-tailed Watcher. No. Oh, I forgot to
Hollow Peak Guardian. It's not bad.
All right. Nine-tailed Watcher. What is that?
Ravenborn Tomb. I've never seen this before.
Bonus damage. Only one.
How have I not seen this before?
I don't know. There's a lot of cards you haven't seen from Origins. Oh wait,
What is that?
That's a legend, right? It could be.
I believe so.
It
That is a legend.
could be overnumber. Leona.
Oh,
Okay.
Unfortunate.
All right, that's fine.
That's it. Here. I feel like if it's an overnumbered, it would take up. I mean,
the hollow spot. Is that how that works?
No, not the hollow spot, but the hollow spot would be pushed out by an epic, and then it would be an epic, and then overnumber, right?
Because when I pulled my Chinese pack, I got a time warp into a Teemo. I don't think I pulled another.
Oh,
epic.
okay. Interesting. All right.
Oh, I pulled the time warp so I can play Kaisa now. I just need to buy a Kaisa. Rune Prison.
Magma Worm.
Okay, already different. Watchful Sentry is fire.
Sunlit Guardian. Gust.
I actually think
I
that's
was not
potential.
counting.
Gus is crazy in Diana.
Shrifling Glory Seeker. Crackshot Corsair.
Trifarian Warcamp.
This is this first uncommon.
Second one here.
Adaptation. Oh, Adaptron. Oops.
No salvage. Wait, it could be a hollow.
I don't want to see a hollow though.
Wait, a hollow salvage.
Oh, I mean like yeah, it could be a hollow salvage, but maybe an epic. Hopefully an epic. No, it's a hollow whirlwind. Okay, right, so no rares yet.
Trinimir. Oh, it's another legend.
It's another legend. It's Victor.
Oh, yeah, Victor, not Herald.
That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So no epics from my my pulls yet, unfortunately.
The Mind Splitter is like the best pull, right?
Mind Splitter and then the Rune.
Oh, the Rune was actually the Rune is kind of fire.
So
don't worry, Chinese box next episode.
I wonder how much
episode.
I don't. That would be like an episode on its own.
Should we just do like we open everything, take out the rares, and then?
What do you mean?
Just have a big like stack of just only rares and anything above.
That would be a lot, man.
Yeah, it would be a lot, but we could
a lot of work. We could, but I don't feel like buying a box personally. I did profit. I think the runes are like 20, right? 20 to 30.
It's like 10, I think.
Really?
Yeah. The chaos rune was like 10. We're fact checking right now. This is calm.
You're currently on TCG Player.
Might be annoying to find. No, like
10
$10.
Yeah.
From Origins, yeah, $10.
And then
Mind Splitter, I think it's still like 11.
Oh, that's no.
Oh, that's a different card game. Is that 11? I need to search on Mind Splitter better. Oh,
am I like space. Not spelling Mind Splitter correctly or something?
No space. It's 5 actually.
Thanks, 5. So I don't think I profited. Damn, wow. I don't think there's anything else in here that's expensive, right?
Not that I'm seeing.
Wow. Unfortunate, I guess.
This is a common. Okay.
Yeah.
The common is really nice, but you have to buy more.
All right. Well, GG's. We will. I guess get started with the decks. First, I'm gonna put this like right here.
Also, we should segment the video, saying like this is where the podcast starts.
I mean, the podcast has already started.
No, but like in the video, so when they actually want to listen to the cards, they could like click to
Oh.
the timestamp.
I guess, yeah. But that's too much work for me. Anyways, so first up is Wuju Master. This is
Master Yi.
another this is another Master Yi. This is the first time they've done a dupe legend.
Yeah.
Interesting. It also comes with its own signature spell, which
Another one, yeah. So now they
Yeah.
have two options, which is
Yeah.
cool.
This one is another XP legend, and it reads, your units have +1 while he has 6 plus XP, and then at level 11, your units enter ready.
And it's the same colors as before, green and orange.
And then, interesting. Oh yeah, so
Should we mention the level
have this
mechanic
specific
again?
one. No, I mean,
But
yeah.
we didn't mention it before. I don't think so.
I think we did because we had Kazakhs.
Yeah, but we mentioned XP. Oh, maybe we
Oh.
didn't mention. We probably did mention level. But
But
just
level is the same thing as XP.
yeah, actually yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
His champions, he has one big one and then one small one. The orange one, Mastery Tempered, 4 cost, 4 might. He has Hunt 2, so when he conquers the hordes, he gains
Gains
2
two,
XP. And at level 6, he has Deflect and Ganking. Not a bad card, but again, I don't think there's a good enough way to generate XP that
Yeah.
well.
Especially like if you want to get to level 6 is hard.
I don't think level 6 is that hard.
I feel like to some extent, yeah.
It snowballs really well, I think. I think XP snowballs really well. But if you end up with like a slow start, I don't think you'll be able to get this like hunt
Yeah.
you know to be active. But we did see in our playtesting last night with the when you had like 2 cards that had hunt.
Yeah.
Right?
If you have multiple cards, then
Yeah.
you start stacking up. But that's
Yeah,
also if you
that's-
one that lets them.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you can start snowballing early
Yeah.
and get these cards out fast, I think it is possible.
Yeah. You'll have like you conquer, get a point, and then if they don't give it to that, then that'll hold
Exactly,
up
yeah.
the unit.
And then his other one, it's a 12 cost, huge with three per cycle of calm, mastery unstoppable, also 12 might. At a level 3, he costs 2 energy less and 1 recycle. And then at level 6, he costs 4 and 2 less.
Instead.
And
So
then,
it
yeah,
doesn't
sorry,
stack.
yeah, instead. And then at 11, it's 6 less and 3 less. And then at level 16, he can't be chosen by enemy spells and abilities.
And Baron can do that for free.
Yeah, and Baron can do that for free. So
Level
think it's a-
16 is also crazy. I feel like even level 11 is hard to get to.
level 11 is hard. It does make him like, I think level 6 is a lot more doable, but I think you're just gonna end up playing this off of like a dazzling if you like need like more targets. And he's but like even then he's one of the weaker dazzling cards. I
That
feel
and
like.
if you do want to play Dazzling with this Master Yi,
Mhm.
you would end up having to play cards that, like, if you want to make this Master Yi pretty good, you would need to have cards that give it XP.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
mean,
XP
yeah.
cards, and a lot of those are creatures.
Because if you don't have the XP and you have him, he's a vanilla.
Yeah, level 12 might be vanilla.
Yeah,
Which-
a level 12 for 12 might of vanilla, which like
But in that one Drake that someone played, someone taught the Master
Oh,
Yi, it was just like
yeah.
a vanilla 9 might Drake.
mm,
But 12 might would be better. But yeah, in the end, it would just be a vanilla.
yeah.
And even then, I don't think 12 might as crazy if
agree.
Baron's in the format. Because then you can't even attack over the Baron.
The new
Second
signature spell he has is called Alpha
Oh,
Strike.
yeah.
It's an action. Choose a friendly unit. It deals that much damage, equal to its might split among units at battlefields. Then for each unit this kills, you gain 1 XP. So it's sort of like a challenge, but you can split like the damage between multiple guys, and it is a way to gain XP. So if you do have this with the big 12-12, it's definitely possible
Yeah.
to get some XP as well as clear a board. You know what I mean? I think this is really good in swinging in, and yeah, but only in those niche cases. I think. I think in the other ones, not that much better.
I think just playing, like, leaning into the XP mechanic feels a bit rough. Because, like, at least Kazakhs had a way to, like, you use his XP, but doesn't really lean into it, because in the end, you're just still playing Riftbound.
Yeah.
Like, this is just kind of, like, you hope you get to the high XP, and then you do stuff after. But I don't think you'll ever really get to be in that position. I like the old Master Yi better. But I do think Master Yi could still be a dazzling deck. We would
It
just
is.
be playing
It's
the older cards.
definitely gonna be a dazzling deck, and you just play like the same dazzling cards or even like the same list most likely.
I don't even think you could change the legend or champion.
Yeah, I don't think you change legend or champion. You might you might have the champion as the 4-drop to start building XP earlier instead of just like going like, because you can full ramp into dazzling, but like in like if you can't go like what's it called, like dazzling turn 3 in case like if you don't see it, this gives you like a backup plan to like play this, try and get the hunt on,
because I feel like
and then
if you want to get his level stuff, even level 6, having one hunt creature wouldn't do it, even if it's hunt 2.
Yeah.
So you have to have other ways to get XP. But then even then, if you look, a lot of the things that give XP are creatures. So if you wanted to get more XP, you'd have to play creatures. You start playing creatures, you'll start missing on your dazzling aurora hits.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would work out like that. There are some cards though. There's like Honeyfruit. Honeyfruit's a pretty cool XP card. It's the Mana Dork. It's like a seal, enters exhausted though, which really sucks. But it's a seal, but then when you're level 6, it adds 1 and a rune. So I guess there's like still payoffs for it. It's just the issue is I think getting there in the first place. Yeah, there's Scuttle Crab, which draws 1 and looks at your opponent's hand when it dies and gives it XP.
Yeah, what's your opinion on Honeyfruit? Because I think when we first saw the card, we had mixed opinions on it.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was really good, and he didn't like it.
I think the main thing is just like you not getting the same during your turn to use it.
Yeah.
And also, it's a 2-drop that wouldn't end up getting you a point, which I think matters in tempo. Because I think missing your turn drop or your turn 1 drop matters a lot.
I think personally, it's really good. I think in big decks like that what's it called, that have a lot of like of those types of costs, being able to like save your ramp, like because this you just pay to. I think it's a good card you can play early on to help you late game.
Yeah.
I think in cases where dazzling, like you draw your big guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not sure how many spells I'd assume dazzling decks play like a ton of spells, right? Because of what they play like 10 big guys and then like 20 spells or
do they even play 2-drops?
No.
Oh, maybe this could be replaced then.
That's why I'm thinking it would be a bit better.
Yeah. I think in Aurora that makes sense. Because if you wanted a 2-drop that would like ramp you later, Dragon Soul Rage or Dragon Soul Sage is a new one. It's just a Mana Dork that adds up energy. But because it's a creature, you could actually conquer with it turn 1s and then use it later on as mana in the game. So I think that's interesting. But overall, I'm not like a big fan of Master Yi.
You want to see our rating in 3, 2, 1?
Sure.
Right, 3, 2, 1, 4.
5. I think 5 is generous, right?
Really? I think I also think 5 is generous. I think it's one of the bottom 3 decks. If not the worst, yeah.
It's like the only one I think is like really rough to make it worth playing. I think the other one's like some merit to playing it or at least trying it out.
I see that, yeah.
Flavor wise though, I like it a lot.
Why? I think it doesn't have any flavor.
Sit there farm to level 11.
And I mean, in that case,
max out your ult.
I guess, but
like
I mean,
like look, if you look at his champion, it's like his ult levels. You have level 6.
Yeah.
If you get his ult level 11, level 16.
That is intentional, yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, it's level 3 too also, because that's when you get your 3 abilities.
Yeah.
So I think flavor wise, there's like some cool to it, and it is like hunting in the jungle, which I also
like
true.
Messy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It is better than some of the other ones that we'll talk about a bit later, such as this next one, Poppy.
Oh yeah.
So she is a orange yellow. What is that? Order
body.
Keeper of the Hammer, and her ability reads: when you hold, gain 1 XP, spend 3 XP, draw 1. Another XP. Sorry?
No, yeah. So I was going to say, before we continue on, I do think this is also a downside of Master Yi, is that the other 2 legends, XP legends, give you XP. Master Yi doesn't do anything about that. His legend does, but his champion does. His legend doesn't, though.
Yeah.
Which I think is a big downside. Ready, continue?
And then we can just go into the champions.
Yeah.
Yellow Poppy, or Order Poppy. 6 cost, 1 recycle, 5 might. The Poppy, Defender of the Meek. You may spend 3 XP as an additional cost to play me. If you do, I cost 3 less. So I think this is one of the only, or if not the only card that uses XP as a mechanic to pay for things, right?
No, there's a lot of them.
Which one? Really?
Yeah, even Kha'Zix.
Because
Kha'Zix, I
they're
think
all-
you have to pay XP. Yeah, look, spend 1 XP, buff a unit, spend 2 XP, move an exhausted friendly unit.
No, but I mean like no spend as in like in instead of like a cost to like play something. I mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. I haven't seen anything else like that.
And then she chose as ambush and tank, so beefier person, and
Yeah.
then body poppy paragon 5 cost 5 might. She has deflect, and then when you play me, if an opponent scores within 3 points of victory, you ready me and gain 3 XP. We see that same if your opponent scores within like 3.
What
like
was
in
that?
another Renata, right?
Renata's when you're within.
Oh, when you're
is
within?
it? Wait, let me see. I'm searching that up right now. While your score is within 3, I think that's a bit worse because that requires you to do good.
Yeah.
I think because I feel like no matter whether you're doing good or bad, your opponent will always at some point be within 3 points of victory
Yeah.
score in the game.
Yeah.
So I think there's
Unless you're just
merit to it.
completely snowballing into where this effect doesn't really matter
Yeah,
because
'cause
you already
don't
had,
need the game anyway. So I think this isn't that bad
Yeah.
compared to Renata. Or like having
I
Renata.
agree.
In the end, though, it is
signatures-
kind of just like a 5 vanilla. That's the issue with these two. I feel like in the end of the day, they're just vanillas.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the signature spell here. Am I blind? Did I miss it?
It's hammer something. Oh yeah, because
Here you go.
yeah, Keeper's Verdict.
Keeper's Verdict. It's a 2 cost to recycle signature spell with action. Choose an enemy unit at a battlefield. Its owner places at the top or bottom of their main deck.
I feel like them being able to put it on top is a bit rough, but it is like the same thing
it
as
is,
bouncing it.
It is like what is
It's
that one?
better than
That's
bouncing it.
Rebuke. Is it called?
Rebuke, yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
better than bouncing it. It's the same mana as Rebuke, right?
With an extra recycle. No.
Yeah. Wait, no, Rebuke's also 2. Look, Rebuke Riftbound. I believe it's 2 cost 2 power. Yeah, look. Turn a unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could. This is more flexible because you could use this on your own units if
Yeah.
you really want to. I don't know if you always use it like that, but I think there's merit to this. Them being able to choose it sucks,
Mm-hmm.
but in the end of the day, it is, I guess, a better rebuke if you're using it on only enemies. If you're to only use rebuke on enemies, this would be a better rebuke.
The bottom deck is not bad for dazzling decks, because if you think about it, them being able to say, oh, it goes to the bottom means I don't draw it off of my top deck for dazzling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they're just gonna play it again. Anyway.
Yeah,
And if you're doing
yeah,
this on
they
something
just-
like Elder, or I guess if you're doing something Elder, they get to kill 3 again anyway.
Yeah.
So this would actually be bad against dazzling. But I guess you could always just put in the sideboard and just side into anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the worst. My issue is just like Poppy.
It doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. It doesn't
Well, you
have
could-
like a game plan given to it by its champion.
But I think that's fine because like if you think about it, Kaisa isn't like that too. Kaisa doesn't have a game plan itself, but it
yeah.
does. It's good enough card. Kaisa is better in quality, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like you gain XP. You don't have to lean into XP because she
Yeah.
gives you it herself.
It is like a draw deck, so good ramp could be played like for dazzling too.
Yeah. Like you could
Um,
just sit there, use your XP to draw, and then eventually get to Aurora and just dazzling deck.
Mm-hmm.
I think orange yellow isn't that bad for dazzling.
Yeah, you have access to Elder Dragon. You have access to some
Tarnished
Otacon.
Dragon kills the enemy unit.
Mm-hmm. Otacon is good.
Otacon is also really good. So I think it's not that bad as a
it's
dazzling
not
deck.
that bad.
It's just the issue is just comparing it to like other because Set was also a dazzling deck. Was this better than Set? I forgot. I didn't play at the
I
time, so I don't know
don't-
what Set does.
He just relies on buffing his own units and using them and then using the buff as like a GA or like as lasagnas,
Oh.
which I think is a better effect
Yeah.
in my opinion. Because yeah, you do draw, but how often are you gonna pull that off? I feel like how often and how early are you gonna be stacking XP?
If Poppy herself gave more XP, because the only one she gives XP is the orange one.
Yeah.
That's only for opponents within 3 victory.
Yeah, and then like the actual legend only triggers when you hold.
Yeah. But
So-
unlike Vex, which we'll talk about later on, this can trigger multiple times
Yeah.
because Vex rests herself.
Mhm.
I do think Set's probably like a better legend. But if you wanted to play XP, this isn't. You have something to do with that XP, which I think is interesting. It's just the issue is like, what would you do in these colors?
Yeah.
There's maybe something. I'm not seeing it though.
Do you have anything else to add?
Flavor wise, I think she's like alright flavor wise. She's supposed to be like
what-
defender. and like she's all about holding. But I guess you could say that for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think it's like low flavor.
I think there is no flavor to. I mean,
It's not zero
because like
flavor.
Poppy is like a zero flavor champion, like low
She's
key.
just defender of the Yordles. I think that's like
Yeah,
the exact
that's it.
voice line.
Like, but she doesn't have much lore. At least that like we know about, or like, there's nothing iconic to her.
Yeah, she just has a hammer. The hammer is really cool though. Putting it from league, you return it back to the deck. Can like how her ult brings you back to base or send you towards it.
Oh yeah,
That's
that,
kinda cool.
I didn't think about that. Low key, yeah, that is pretty cool. I can't lie. Yeah, do you want to say what we think about him in 3, 2, 1?
I would. Okay, this is within mind that I'm changing Master Yi to like a 4.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 4.
5. Really, so far
I think it's on the same thing. I don't think it's better.
I think it's a bit better just because if you were to play Master Yi and play Dazzling, you have no legend, no champion. Or you
Yeah.
have no legend and you have a mid champion. Versus if you were to play Poppy, it at least have a legend and a champion that could be better.
I think Mastery is better only because it has green ramp. I think that's like the
yeah.
main thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you have that 1/2 cost that I have over here somewhere.
Right.
The one
No,
that-
not Red the Wind. Freaking what's it called? I forgot.
Yeah, I can pull it up right now. Find your center.
Find your center is one of them, and there's all other ones specifically, as well as you have the more interaction spells. Charm, defy,
Wind
the blade one. I forgot. You have more things to do. Like Dylan does have some of those cards, but I don't think they're as impactful as the green ones, in my opinion.
I was gonna say there's better units in orange and yellow, but I think orange and green might have better ones post unleash. It was like Vile Maw. I think Vile Maw is a pretty good one.
Yeah. All right, next.
Yeah.
Pike. He is red purple. A really good color
Very strong
combination.
recently.
In both previous sets, he's the Blood Harbor Ripper. Kind of a cool name. I can't lie. One of the cooler ones.
Before you read the effect, I'm gonna double check your battery on Life 360. You are at. It's loading. 30% still.
Okay, I'm chilling.
Okay.
Return a friendly unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. Play a gold. Do you think it's at 30% because my phone's been turned off? We should have. There should be a way to like show. Maybe I should just like have the flash on. No, we're still recording. How many times are we gonna do this, bro?
It's fine. It's fine.
Return a friendly unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. Sorry. You.
Pay 1, tap it.
Pay 1 tap. Return a friendly unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. Play a gold gear token exhausted.
I think there's a lot of potential for.
I think there's very interesting things as Miracle.
Yeah, that was.
I think Ezreal with this card is insane.
That's like the first thing you think.
Yeah, that is the first thing I think
You
of.
could also use like late game cards like Mind Splitter, and like you could play like a 1 of Mind Splitter and be able to do it 2 times a game or even 3.
Being able to play your on play effects multiple times every single turn, as well as
get a gold tier token back.
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about recycling it over and over again. I think there's a lot of potential for this.
I agree. We couldn't go to his champions now. His red one, it's a 3 cost, 2 might. He has hidden, ganking, and then you can pay an extra red, a recycled red as an additional cost, and then if you paid the extra cost, you ready me, and give him +2. So it's a better accelerate.
Yeah,
It's a better accelerate.
You don't have to pay the extra. Wait, this is so dumb.
He's you can play him as a pay 3, 1 recycle, accelerated with a +2, so he'd be a 4 might.
Yeah,
which is insane, I think.
And also, it's a 3-drop.
Yeah,
So
this
if
is
you go
one of the
second,
best
you can
3
play
drops
this turn
in
1.
the entire game, I
It's
think.
a 3-drop in your commando, kind of like that.
Yeah, with ganking, by the way.
The ganking is strong. Also,
Like,
you can
you
hide
just-
if you really want to.
Huh? Yeah. The head is also pretty cool.
It's like a 4 might difference if you pay for the extra cost.
Then we can go to his purple. Pike returned. Also has hidden. Has backline. Also, it's a 3 might, 3 cost, and then once each turn, when an enemy unit dies while I'm at a battlefield, play a gold gear token exhausted.
I think there's merit to both of them. To be honest,
I think there's merit. Yeah, both of them 100%.
Imagine if it said draw one.
If it said draw one, it would be another miracle busted card. So thank God it doesn't. I would be fine if the red one said draw one instead.
Of readying him.
Yeah.
I like the ready because I think that.
Yeah,
gives-
obviously, but
Yeah. I think these are both pretty good, to be honest.
I think these have really good early game potential. Similar to Draven. Just being able to play the same like aggro cards as him, the same removal cards as him.
Yeah.
This is one of the better gold gear decks, I think.
Yeah, I don't even think it'd lean into like the gold. It's just like the gold is
Yeah,
really helpful because you're gonna be replaying.
It'll be a
cards.
plus. Yeah.
It's a plus. So it's like if you're replaying Ezreal, the downside to playing Ezreal again would be having to pay the purple again. But you don't have to pay it once, and when you bounce it again with Pike, you'd get the purple back. Assuming you don't have a seals. If you do have a seals, then it is just a straight up plus.
Yeah, it is just a straight plus. We will go over the signature spell. It's a 4-cost 1 recycle. Kill a unit at a battlefield. Then, if it had 3 might or lower less, you can play this from your trash. For one recycle. So this leans into his ult. I think this is a great flavor.
I like it a lot.
It's
I think
you can kill something, and if it had less, you can just play it again and again and again, repeat it until it's not. Yeah. And the fact that it kills anything as well.
Yeah.
Is insane. So you could go for his cheaper things first. Cheap. Especially this is crazy against token decks.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it obviously adds up over time. Like
the runes, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have a lot of gears.
Yeah.
Or like some.
That's why the gold tokens are really good for this as well.
Yeah.
I think it's insane. I think it's one of the best signature spells in the game. In my opinion.
It's one of the better ones. I don't think it's one of the best. I think because the main thing is the recycling does matter a lot, and like also, when are you really going to be using this? There's like some lower drops that would matter. So like earlier in the game, this is actually useful to collect the small things. I guess it is useful at any point in the game.
I feel like in any point, yeah.
Yeah, because it's flexible and being able to kill like 2 small guys and then a big guy at the end.
Yeah.
Or it's like 1 small guy, 1 big guy.
I think this one really can. This card against Ivern kills.
This is pretty good against Ivern if you pay for like all the
unfortunately, yes, it is really good against Ivern.
I think it is good.
I think this also has it gives you merit to play the gold gear tokens or like play more around them, and be more and use them more as utility rather than a plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you don't end up using them for champions, you have something to use them in with.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't really like, apart from Mind Splitter, right? And apart from is Ezreal plus a 1 recycle? I believe it is, right?
Ezreal is 1.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at some. Fizz is one that gets played in Ezreal but recycles it. So you won't be able to reuse it as much. That's why there's also Annie you could play. Annie just straight up adds back a spell from grave to hand.
Yeah.
Which maybe Fizz is a bit better.
Going back to what you weren't recycling a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's not many big recycle costs you'll end up paying. As much as I know, I think maybe I'm probably really wrong. I'm only filtering out by unleashed cards. I probably should stop doing that.
Yeah, because also Evelyn, that's an unleashed card. Also the craziest card that's like people have been calling for a ban, Bryn Here Thunder Song.
That one, yeah.
That's
that was insane.
I think there's a lot of it. I think this is one of the better ones. I put this top 3 personally.
Yeah, like Deximmune or.
I'd put this. This is I don't have an order, but I put this with LeBlanc and the other one, Vex.
Vex.
I think these are top 3.
Yeah.
Because you could compare it to Draven, and I guess there's a lot more argument for pre-banlist Draven, post-banlist. I know Draven's still pretty good post-banlist, but I think because the draw from Draven is really strong.
Yeah.
But I think there is merit to just being able to bounce your things over and over again. You could play this a bit more control if you really want to. Or I guess it'd be more closer to mid range.
I agree.
I'm a big fan of this. Is there any wait? I guess there has to be something that when you play draws. I guess that's Ezreal, right?
Yeah, it's Ezreal.
What would you rate it?
You want to say at the same time?
Wait, let me think on one number.
I think I have my number.
Yeah,
3,
I have my number.
3, 2, 1,
7.5.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I think because I put LeBlanc at 7. I don't know what I put.
Okay.
I was basing off my rating.
I thought you put her a bit higher, like an 8.
I might have put her an 8. If so, then this would be 8.5.
Okay.
I forgot. This depends what I put.
Flavor wise, this is a 9 or a 10. I think
there is a lot to it, to be honest. We did a signature spell. Signature spell is pretty cool. He's also hidden because he's lurking. How he hides in game.
Yeah. I think this is one of the really nice flavor.
I agree.
It tastes really good.
I'd give it a 9. I'd give it an 8 for flavor because I think I liked. I'd give it 8.5.
That's fair. All right, next one, Pride Stalker Rengar. He is orange red. I freaking what's it called?
You want me to read it?
Go ahead. Yeah.
When you play a unit, give a unit +1 this turn.
Yeah. That's it.
Let's read the champion first because there's not much you could base off that.
Yeah. He is a red orange by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that. The orange
Oh, you
one
did.
is a 5 cost, 1 recycle, 6 might. Excuse me. Rengar Trophy Hunter. He has ambush. I can be played to a battlefield where there are enemy units. So
Even if you don't have units there.
yeah, even if you don't have units there. I think that's pretty good. I
a
think
couple
that's
of
really
those.
good at contesting things, like especially mid game, like mid to early game.
Yeah.
Because this, you can also just have this as your champion, and as soon as what's it called, they try and go or they try and get like their like hold trigger,
Yeah.
you can Rengarn, kill him, get that point, and even like you can take that as like a conk. Like if something triggers during the end step, you can play this right as like a reaction, take that conquering point, and then a new turn, grab the hold.
So this is what I was gonna question about is can you ambush to an enemy unit? Because it says ambush specifically says play me as a reaction to a battlefield where you have units. So is that like there because you can only play like a battlefield where you have units like game wise?
Yeah.
Or is that there because you could only play reaction speed to a battlefield where you have units, meaning you couldn't play it to an enemy battlefield? Even
You
though it
will
says that.
you would like playing ambush. You can't react onto like something that you're not already contesting.
Yeah, because that's like game rules.
Yeah, game.
That's what I was asking. Because the ambush says that you can play me as a reaction to a battlefield where you have units. Is that where you have units as like a limiting thing, or is that because of like game rules and that's just there to reiterate rules?
Probably a limiting thing because if you could just play it when you don't like have anything there, I think that would be way really busted.
Because that's what I'm trying to see. Is can you play Rengar at reaction speed to an enemy battlefield when they're trying to conquer?
Well, with him now, yes. With this specific effect, yeah.
As a reaction speed.
Yes.
So, okay, so this is just here to like reiterate the rules, not because it's saying you could only do it if you have units.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was curious on. Because if that's the case, then as you were saying, it is. I think that is like pretty strong. Having it as like a champion, 6 might is strong. Also with the legend, give it +1, which is I'm assuming why it's pretty basic. It's just about ambushing, which would make sense with Rengar.
Yeah, and then his red one, 4 cost, 1 recycle, 4 might, Rengar Unseen. He has accelerate, assault 2, deflect, and ganking. So just a bunch of keywords on this one guy with no real effect. But I mean, no real effect. This guy's busted.
It has a lot of keywords.
The accelerate is really good. It is like a more expensive accelerate though. It's you pay 1 plus recycle.
Yeah.
But you also do get the +2, and this also goes hand in hand with ganking. So you can like early game. You can't play this as like a 4 drop, but like as a 5 drop. Kind of insane if the opponent is already holding like going second.
Yeah.
They play a 2 drop. You play your 3, maybe do something, pass back. They try and conquer, play something else, or even if they hold, like a 6 might is hard to get. I heard of like that early. I feel like, as well as he has deflect.
Deflect. So a lot. His keywords matter a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm trying to consider is I'm like comparing this to Kaisa, because Kaisa is like the same drop and can also accelerate. You're losing out on the keywords and in return of getting a draw.
Yeah.
And I'm trying. I don't know because I think I think this is actually like a pretty good one.
Yeah. I think there is merit to both of them, but I think this is just really like out of raw strength. This is crazy.
Yeah, because at all points of the game, if you draw it later on, you could use it immediately.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think like having things ready is really important. He also has another champion from before. I don't know if
Which one?
I don't know if we include it or not. Because
you can say it. Yeah. Say it, go ahead.
It's he basically has ambush. He's a 3 cost 3 might with 1 red to recycle. He has reaction. I can be played to a battlefield you're attacking. He has assault 2. So this is basically ambush.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I think Vanguard. I think the other 2 are a lot better.
I think
it's not bad having a unit because the important do you think to keep in mind is like having units that are combat tricks matter a lot whenever you're playing into green.
Yeah.
Like Shen's also one. It's just like a tank. It's like basically opposite of Rengar.
Yeah.
these things matter into like counter wars, because if this is a spell instead, this same cost could be defied for 1 mana, which would
Yeah.
really suck. So that's where I think having units like this matter.
Mm-hmm.
So there is merit to it, but I don't know if this would be a chosen champion. I think this could be played as like a card in the deck, and I think that'd be pretty good.
I think that what's it called? When for Poppy, when I said that the champion doesn't really give you any direction, I think I was right on that. I think this is similar, but in a good way. I think since the legend is just so versatile, like one might can pop up in any playstyle given.
Yeah.
I think it's good and can be played as, for instance, dazzling. Like you could play that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's good. But it's a possibility, and I think, you have decent ramp from like orange, not great. But you also have just a bunch of like aggro spells from red, and you could really build this in a lot of different ways. Whether you're a mid range type of deck, which I think what people are gonna be playing him as, right?
I think it's more aggro because you only get the +1 that turn, so you'd have to be playing things like Accelerate, Ambush, so you make use of the legend. Because otherwise, you could just play what's orange? What was red orange on release? Volibear.
Volibear, yeah.
Because you could just play Volibear, and that'd be a lot better as a Aurora deck. Because you get a draw. Wait, you don't get a draw. You channel a rune when you play a mighty unit, which does more, I think, than give a +1 for a turn, then pass immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, just some merit because then you have a champion.
Yeah.
Like you can hold up mana and you have a reaction speed. So I'd say it's not worth. It's not like this is like the lower 6. If I were to like get top 6, bottom 6, this would be bottom 6. But I don't think it's that bad.
I think I think this is an interesting play style, for sure. I do kind of like it. I like the gimmick from his champions.
What's the signature spell?
Oh, we haven't gone over the signature spell yet. You are correct.
Okay, never mind. I would take everything I said because this I forgot. Insane. Thrill the Hump, 2 cost, 1 energy. Reaction, banish a friendly unit, then its owner plays it to any battlefield ignoring its cost.
I need to read it for myself because
I completely forgot. This is, I think, one of the best English spells in the game.
Oh yeah, it's a blink.
Yeah, it's a blink.
Yeah.
And you could do it on opponent's turns. Like, you could play Bring Here Thunder Song on your opponent's
turn. I remember this. Yeah, yeah.
And there's also another one that lets you place units from your hand on the opponent's turn. I forgot what it was, but it's also
imagine like using this with like Elder Dragon.
Yeah. You see, like, I think, okay, I forgot. I take everything I said. There is merit to playing Vanguard, I think.
Yeah.
There's also this is Legend, which is pretty cool. The important thing to keep in mind, though, is you can only play reaction when there's a open game state, or also when something's happening, right?
When something triggers.
Like a trigger. So you wouldn't be able to go, like, draw phase, do this immediately.
Yeah, obviously.
But there's also battlefields that trigger in the beginning phase. So you could do that. I believe there's one that deals 1 to everything. So then in response to the trigger, you could be able to blink your Bring Here Thundersong. The important thing to keep in mind is this is kind of gimmicky, but the thing is both of these cards are good individually.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't matter if you only draw 1 half, because then the other half would be good regardless.
Yeah, I agree. I think that card's insane. Is there other blink spells yet? I think this is the first, right?
There is one there's cards that you play from hand. There's a blue blink spell.
What is it called? I forgot.
I remember I sent you. There's a blue one from Spirit Forge. You speak while I find it. Talk about how busted this champion is, or how mid it is.
I don't even know. I mean, I don't think it's mid. I think it is going to be one of the better ones. Smite. Something with Smite, I think. I forgot about this.
I'm getting off topic.
Action, deal 3 units to battlefield. If it would die, banish it instead. I don't think banishing is that great right now.
I did find the blue card. It's Portal Rescue. It's an action speed, so this is actually worse because it's not reaction. You can't do it in your opponent's draw phase if it's a trigger.
Yeah.
It's banish a friendly unit and play it to base, ignoring its cost, and it costs more.
Yeah.
So this is just objectively worse. But it has been done. So you could have done it before. It's worse though because your opponent has to go attack first.
So throw the hunt says any battlefield. It doesn't matter if you control it or not. I think that's
the same thing as like reaction. You have to have the back. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'd have to.
Because when a card says a battlefield, it's insinuating like one you control. But since this is specifically saying any, does this mean like that you can just play it to any battlefield, no matter if you control it or not?
Because normally every time it's like something would do that, it was put in parentheses, including in a battlefield you don't control. That's why like reaction would say including to a battlefield you have units. It's because it's just like reiterating the rules. So I personally think no. But I could be wrong. I'm searching up online, but no one's talking about it. They're talking about Ben here, of course.
What?
They're talking about the guy that says you can't play Thunder Song, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Rengar's gonna place Volley as the head of Red Orange Aurora, so that person agrees with you. I didn't see it at first, but with this spell it is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because you could just play it. You could do it Elder.
Yeah.
And
there's a decent amount of red ones as well, I think. I'm freaking.
Actually, red.
One.
I don't think there's that many.
There's like two I'm thinking about.
There's a new one that's a Drake. Should we talk about? We could talk about it later. But in something Fox, that's from Unleashed. Because I'm thinking just like expensive units. I think there is potential. I think I'd put it on the higher half of the bottom 6, to be honest.
Versus Vox, yeah. When I conquer, give a friendly unit plus 8 this turn. That's not. I agree, but yeah. I mean, you're playing orange. You have Elder Dragon. You have the Volley Bears like as well, which are both pretty good.
But you could play either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking at it, there isn't that many. There is Mountain Drake, just a basic 10 cost. This one did see play in Volley. When you play me, draw one for each of your mighty units.
Oh, you also have Dead Bloom, which is just
Dead Bloom Praetor, yeah.
And
it also leans in with the +1 might. You get it. You attack it if on his field. You could play. There's a Volley Bird that tops with playing dragons.
Oh yeah, the Dragon Tribal.
And yeah, you could play dragons here. I think there's potential.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's merit to playing it. As I said, I think every champion here, except like Master Yi, there's merit to at least trying it out, seeing what happens.
I agree.
So what do you rate it, flavor wise, and
we'll go based off power first.
Power
3.
Wait, I'm thinking of a number. Would I give Pike 8?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is potential.
I think it does as well.
There's also flavor. I think there's some flavor.
I think the champions have better flavor than the legend.
Yeah.
I think the orange champion, crazy flavor, great flavor.
Yeah, ambush.
Same thing with the red, but I think the orange one is better. Yeah. Or at least in my opinion.
So I think overall, like that one champion has a lot of flavor, but I think overall it's not as good. I think it'd be like more flavor. The signature spell has something to do with his net. I think that'd make a lot of sense. But I'm kind of glad they didn't feel like this one.
What is the signature spell called? Eye of the Hunt?
Thrill the Hunt.
Thrill the Hunt? That one's just alt, no?
Yeah, I think that is like the hobby is exactly his ult.
Yeah. I think those are nice.
I think they actually do name their signature spells or things based off their ults. Like Daisy,
oh,
Casey, and Green,
I never realized that.
Neither did I. Moonfall for Diana.
Lullaby is the one for Lily as well.
Lilting Lullaby, yeah.
Yeah. I think which is also the same thing.
We're learning something. Yeah, Lilting Lullaby, Lily ability. Yeah. We're learning something new every day.
What does Master Yi's?
Alpha Strike.
Is that his alt?
That's his. I don't know.
No, but like his like old one included.
Have no clue.
Fair enough.
I'm more excited for this next one. To be honest.
Deck, Vex. Do you wanna introduce her?
Yeah. So this is also structure deck, by the way. Green, purple, calm, chaos, and then legend says when you or an ally hold, you may exhaust me to draw one. Which already is like kind of basic. Yeah. Just like a worst Draven.
Yeah.
But drawing as a legend, no one will ever complain about that. I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will.
There's a reason why Draven's really good. So even if it's the worst Draven, there is still merit to playing it. We're gonna talk about the epic one first. It's a 5-cost green. Yeah, recycle green, a 5 might. Has shield, tank, and when you send an enemy at a battlefield, you may move me to that battlefield. Which I think is a bit weird, to be honest.
I don't think it's that bad. I think this doesn't have to be readied, and since you can play this, go in on like a separate charge, and then since all your cards and you're gonna be playing stun cards anyways, this is just gonna trigger to just move a 5 might up, just to like add +5.
Like, are you really gonna be playing stun cards like that?
I think this deck is just gonna be basing around stun.
I think it's just a control deck.
I mean, yeah, but including a bunch of stun cards.
Not a bunch. Like there's Thwonk. Thwonk is a really good stun card.
I think they'll be playing a decent amount. Her signature spell stun soon, no?
I forgot. No, oh no, I don't think it does. Her signature
Item
unit,
somewhere? Okay.
Shadow. I forgot what it did, but I don't. Maybe it stuns. It did have something on reaction space. Maybe it did, but I think there's merit to playing around it. I just don't think if you don't play around it, I don't think it's that good.
Really? Okay.
But it does lean into the champion, so maybe you could put it in the main deck because the other champion is probably your chosen champ. 4
Yep.
cost, 4 might. You don't recycle anything as deflect, and when an opponent plays a unit while I'm at a battlefield, stun it, and it can't move it this turn, which is like really, really good. I think.
This is the best, one of the best units in Unleashed.
I think this is like something in every deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
Kaisa,
think
you can't accelerate Kaisa. All of Rengar is about ambushing.
ambush.
Really
Yeah.
is about like moving things over and over again.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be in every side deck. Every side deck that can play it. I don't see why you wouldn't play a card like this.
Well, I want to say every side deck because I don't think Riley would have played this.
Like
if you're leaning into the green aspect of control, yeah, this is a really good control card. But I feel like you wouldn't play this just because you can. It would be really good at solo games. Like this is it's a purple card, so you wouldn't be. You could play in Aurelia.
Yeah, you could.
Ezreal would like it, I think. Maybe I think Ezreal is a bit more tempo right now, but you could lean more into control. I think stunning it. I think this is just really good in general.
I think it's also great against dazzling decks.
Why?
The main card that I'm thinking about is Dead Bloom Predator. The fact that like while I thought that
Doesn't
you
deal
can like
combat damage.
yeah, it would just get stunned and then just like move back.
Yeah.
I think there's some cards where it could be pretty good. I think.
Because I think this card is like meta warping. Like I think like some people would like stop playing certain cards or start playing
Yeah.
certain cards just to counter it.
Yeah.
Like there's a chance war decks would just stop playing or start signing Dead Bloom Predator, like
Yeah.
a Predator just because of X.
Do you mean like they would side it out of it?
I think they
'Cause-
play like one in main inside the rest.
I think they played like more in main, and then game 2, once they side on Vex, they take it out.
That's probably better because
Yeah.
it is good in the other matchups.
Yeah. The signature spell, if I can find it,
It's Shadow. It's a unit. I forgot what it did, but I had a reaction speed. Tap it to do something. Search up Shadow. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
right.
3 might, 3 cost signature spell. If you play into a battlefield, I enter ready, and as an action, you can tap 1, recycle, and
himself.
then tap himself, stun an enemy unit attacking here.
I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's crazy. I think having a recycle,
I
like
think
a
this-
repeatable stun is really good.
I think this directly plays for the green.
Yeah. No, like yeah, it does. You're
Yeah.
right, it does play like,
Because
heavily into
also
the green.
the green has a shield.
Okay, this doesn't play into the green actually.
It
Because
does.
it's when you stun an enemy unit at a battlefield, you may move me to that battlefield.
Yeah.
I guess it
you,
does. if
You
have it
stun
at base.
something at that battlefield,
And then it
swinging
moves
in,
it
and
into
then
there.
this is that base, or even another battlefield.
No, because if it's already at the same battlefield, it wouldn't do anything.
No, like at a different battlefield. I'm
what-
saying like if you're holding 2 and they swing into the shadow, you
Yeah.
can move this
The-
one there.
The issue is they just wouldn't swing at the shadow then.
Yeah, unless like this is like crazy stacked up. But I mean like it is it does scare them.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying. Like no
Yeah.
sensible player would do it.
Yeah.
But that's also a good thing that they won't.
Because then you get to keep it and you
Exactly.
just have like
Yeah.
almost guarantee hold.
Yeah.
I think this deck is really strong. I think Shadow's strong.
Yeah.
I don't think you play a bunch of stun cards, but you definitely have like you'll definitely play like Shadow. Thwonk I think is definitely a really good one. What else stuns? You play me. I'm not saying like anything crazy that stuns.
Skyward
There's back
Sword
off.
with,
Back off's pretty cool. It stuns and then it's a 3 cost stun, but it also draws 1 if you played it from hand.
Blast Cone, back off.
No, Bascon doesn't. No, Bascon stuns, but it requires a bit setup. Back off, I think.
Back
is-
off
yeah.
directly. It just stuns anything. Plus has hidden. Plus has
And it
action.
draws-
If you play this from hand, you also draw 1.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, I think stun's pretty good.
I'm just going off existential dread. Action repeat 2. Stun an attacking enemy unit. If it's already stunned, return it to its owner's hand instead. So what? This is a 3/1 rebuke, which is a better rebuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a yeah.
Well,
I'd
like,
say
it-
it's a because you're still playing 1 more extra, but you're also playing 1 rune less.
Yeah. Which I mean, yeah, that's true.
There's some merits where it's better, and also you could just play it for cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's
I
some
mean,
good stun cards.
it's either a stun 2 or a bounce. But also, if you're stacking stun, this also could be a bounce 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You don't have to
That's
stun it with them. I didn't
that's
realize
why
that.
I'm saying Vex can play a lot of stun cards.
And I am also seeing. I forgot I was talking about this with you.
Mhm.
Eclipse Herald, I think, is actually kind of cool. Whenever you stun an enemy unit, ready may give it +1.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is this isn't good with cards that say like stun an attacking unit.
Yeah.
But if you've had like backup stun a unit, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Yami. I think it's pretty good, right? You may P.
Monch, if an opponent controls a stunned unit, I cost 2 less and I enter red ready as a 6 might. That's not bad, I think.
But then you'd also have to stun a unit.
Yeah, true.
Because you still be paying basically the same cost, and also kind of wasting a stun.
Yeah.
I don't think his is as good.
Nami is another one.
Yeah, I think Nami is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
When you play your fate,
You
just
just
no cost.
stun anything, and
Yeah.
then
When I hold the next time you play a unit this turn, ready it and buff it. Oh wait, that's kind of crazy.
Rune Prism is another stun.
It costs a green, but it
Yeah.
does stun anything, so it could be good with the other ones.
Sorry, Shield Breaker. When you play me stun at anything, it's a 3 cost. It's long. Solar Shred. If you stun an enemy, exhaust this to draw one. That's not bad. This is draw power that you would be getting pretty consistently.
If you lean into the stun, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So because the way I see it is, you'd be definitely playing like some of these stun cards. Like you'd play Shadow 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Thwonk, I'd say you play like 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
You'd play Back Off. There's a chance to play Accidental Dread at 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you just play Control.
Yeah.
And you just play green, purple stuff. Good stuff. Like there's a lot of good purple cards.
Yeah.
Abandon's crazy because green and purple is like the best control.
Yeah.
Colors, I
100%.
Blue, purple, and blue, yellow. I think also
Like,
merit, but I think green has counter.
Yeah.
That's the main reason
And, like,
why I think.
All of the cards that we were just talking about are specifically stun cards. When purple has a bunch of draw, green has a bunch of this, purple has a bunch of this, this. It's like you really have a lot to play around with.
I personally think Vex is like the best from this.
Yeah, I think also your side deck is gonna be stacked.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have answers for everything.
Yeah. The only thing I don't know is like what boss unit do you play? Like I don't know if it's like the 9-tailed watcher or green purple.
Vilemaw.
Valma could be good.
Vilemaw would be your biggest. Sorry, no. Alpha Wild Claw is what I'm trying to say because I have it pulled up. Not only is it tank, mostly your other units aren't going to be able to be chosen because they're less than him.
That's a card we're gonna be able to talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's also like the epics I pulled up.
Yeah.
As I think Eclipse. If you do play into stun, I think Eclipse Herald's pretty good as a 7 might that also readies himself.
What do you think about Blitzcrank?
I forgot what he did.
He when he's at a battlefield, if you play him to a battlefield, you can hook someone into it, and then he kills a second, and when he holds, you can return it back to hand.
I think it's good.
I think it's interesting. I played Blitzcrank in my mid-range G deck.
I think it's good.
Like in
I'm not gonna
Sun
lie.
I think it's a funny thing
I think
to
him
do.
forcing himself to bounce does suck.
I don't know because then you can hook something again.
Yeah, but forcing it is what sucks. Because then if you want to have a 5 might unit, you'd have to replay him.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm a big Vex fan. I think. Also, it should be on the cheaper side. Because Vex herself and their signature spells in the structure deck.
Yeah. Would there be any expensive cards?
It'd just be like the purple generic stuff. If you play Ezreal.
Like it would be as real flat. Maybe not Flash, but Fizz. No, Fizz isn't even
Flash
expensive.
We gotta go to the Riftbound locals to get our Flash this month.
True.
Should I buy Ezreal after this podcast?
Maybe. I'm not gonna condone anything like that of the sorts. But anyways, yeah, I just wanna rate it now.
The only thing I don't like, I'm not a big fan of the flavor. I think.
Really?
Yeah. What's the flavor? I don't know anything about Vex. It's
Stun.
just lazy.
Ben sucks. I mean, the entire point of Ben's. Ben's. What am I saying? Vex. Whenever everything fears and stuns. Like her entire kit has a fear / stun.
She doesn't have a stun. It's only fierce, right?
No, I believe the freaking thing that goes like stun.
What?
I know
what you're talking about. No, only fears. She doesn't have a fear in her kit. The only thing that fears is her passive. And that makes her abilities fear.
Does Vex have a stun? Okay, for some reason I should have does Vex have, and it said a crush on Viego, by the way. I did not know that this was in the lore.
Vex is in Shadow Isles.
Okay, so she does not have hard stun, but she has fear. Okay, yes. Yeah, you're correct, but a stun is the closest thing to fear.
I think they should have held her off until when they added fear. Like
What would
2 sets
fear
from
even
now.
be?
They're adding it 2 sets from now, so we gotta
Are
wait
they
and find
actually?
out. Probably, I don't know. They're
Just,
adding
like
they're adding a bunch of new mechanics every set. I think they should low key lower down on the mechanics. Personally, that's a take for a different time.
okay.
Because like you'll see they added like 3
Mm.
new tags here. They added like 3 last set.
Fair enough.
That like
Mm.
don't worry, but that's a different take for a different day. I'm not a big fan of the favorite.
Power level. Oh, I mean, I thought we were gonna do power level first.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So 3. Oh, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
get my number.
I said pi because it's 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 8.
8.1.
Okay, if 8.1, sure. Yeah, I think it's one of the stronger decks, top 3 for sure. Is gonna show. And that's when my phone died. Unfortunately, I was like looking back through the recording. We actually didn't realize until we were like at the very end when I flip the camera back and it's just a black screen. I'm like, so yeah, we're gonna pick off where we left off. We're gonna pick up where we left off, which was talking about Vex's score. I gave it a 8.5, a point or like an 8.1, and then you also said 8.1. Then I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying, but I think
Gonna show something.
she's gonna show something, and I think I was talking about show a lot of tops or something. I don't know, but yeah. Do you want to give your take now?
Yeah, I think what we said in the study room that day was I don't think it was that flavorful of a deck. Like I
Mhm.
think it's what you said after.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we disagreed with me a bit. Because I see the point is like she's just like not doesn't want to do much. She just wants to
Mhm.
hold at her battlefield or whatever.
Mhm.
But I think it's a bit lame compared to like Rengar's like like Kha'Zix like moving back
Yeah.
and forth from the battlefield
Ambush
and stuff.
and stuff like that, like you using the XP and those sorts. And I will say, since that day, we have been playtesting with a lot more decks, so we have our more refined takes, I guess.
Oh yeah. Also, we looked at some of the
Yeah,
decks.
there were a couple of Chinese
Okay.
tournaments. Not sure if they got this part in, but we were saying like our like top 3 decks, we were pretty off, I think, and our opinions
yeah,
about a
they
lot
did
of the
top
other
5.
decks. Like for instance, one of them that really stood out, the Master Yi Wuju Master, has really like been taking, not like I don't say by storm,
amount.
but like it's a decent amount, like a lot more than I
Yeah.
initially expected. I was always thinking like, oh, the XP gimmick isn't gonna be as good, and then we see these XP rush decks, and I did play a game of it. I did play kind of bad, so I didn't really get that full experience, and especially since I was
Yeah.
playing into or you Rek'Sai with a lot of kill spells, like so that
Yeah.
maybe might have like slowed me down and might not have been a good matchup. But in cases where they don't have a bunch of kill things, I feel like you could really do a lot there.
Yeah. I'm really excited to go over the deck list next week for Lily and all the Chinese tournaments.
Totally 100%. So I guess we'll get into the bigger last deck here. Vi Piltover Enforcer. She is, what is that? Red Fury Order.
Yep.
Got that in the bag now. That's in my bag.
Oh.
Piltover Enforcer. When you conquer, if you assign 3 or more access damage, you may exhaust me to ready a unit. Do you want to go over the champions?
I think we should first because this looks a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
At first, kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. The cooler one I think is the red one by Hot Headed. It's a 4 cost, 3 might, with deflect, and you pay 2 and recycle 1 to double her might this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're able to buff her first, yeah.
That's the one that we were like looking at saying this is really good. I think even
I don't know how good it is, but I think it's fire.
I think in order to get like full value, you have to double it twice. Because if you just pay the first time, you're paying 6 for a 6 might. Doing it again though, paying 8 for a 12 might. I think that's also insane. That's excluding if you buff her first. Like if you do, what things could you play in this cleave, right?
Cleave wouldn't
No,
work.
no,
because
cleave wouldn't work. Yeah.
There's
Now
a
that I'm
new
thinking-
one that gives her gank. Oh, it doesn't give her plus. The
I
thing
don't
is,
know,
this
yeah.
was red orange. You'd have that one cost that gives her like +5. That would be crazy.
Yeah, there will be a lot of things. I'm not. I feel like I'm blanking, but there's gotta be like at least one or two.
In red, yellow, there's not many.
Yeah.
A lot of the red stuff is just assault.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
yellow. I'm seeing the yellow stuff.
if there was a way to even increase her might that we're missing, it would be really good. And even without it, I still think it's decent.
I think like too.
Especially with the vital legend, I feel like if you do it, you're gonna be hitting that XS3 threshold. You know.
I think. Actually, okay, wait. After the next card, I want to explain like the main issues with Vi.
Mm.
But I
Uh,
think so far this one's really good.
yeah. Next one
Or
is
really,
Vi
really cool.
Peacekeeper, 5 cost, 1 recycle. This is her order. For a 5 might, she has ambush, and then when she attacks, she stuns. So in other ambush decks, like what other ambush decks are there that are in yellow? Nothing, right? Rengar is orange. What? Orange red.
Right. Yeah.
Kha'Zix is orange purple.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to be able to play this card, but I feel like in set Fiora it could be playable. I'm not like entirely sure, but it's decent.
I've
I'd
never
say
done.
it's not too crazy.
The only issue is that these two don't really help the champion that much. So actually,
Mhm.
the red one helps. The yellow one
Yeah.
doesn't help her champion that much.
Mhm.
But still, with the issue with the red one is Vi when it hit for big damage, and then you hit for excess, you ready the unit. The issue is what you do with the ready unit after, because you're not playing purple, so you're not able to like ready the
Yeah.
win, move it back, or like move it back to base. You have to give it ganking.
Yeah.
But what Vi really needed was to have ganking on one of these champions. I
Mm.
think then it would be really good because you have a ganking unit, you summon on the board, make it big, attack, and then it'll ready and go to the other battlefield.
Yeah.
Without ganking, I think it's really rough.
Yeah. I agree 100%. We could look at
Also, her
the
signature gear.
yeah. I'm like looking up ganking right now, see if there's anything that gives it. There is Gem Hammer. It's a 2 cost. When you play me, give a unit ganking this turn. Um.
You could baited hook.
Ooh, Vault
You could
Breaker. Vault Breaker is something I didn't consider. Give you it's a
That's
one
what I said
cost.
earlier, yeah.
Yeah, give you an assault 2 when ganking. That's not bad.
I thought it gave. I wish it would give like plus instead of assault 2,
Mhm.
because then that would lean into like the red
Mhm.
pie. But it's not like
Ooh,
insane.
Call
It's
to
pretty good.
Glory. Call to Glory is another one. It's the 3 cost that gives I think plus 3 might.
Let me switch up Call to Glory.
Yeah. It's a
Oh
3 cost
yeah, that gives
reaction.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Um
Okay, the only issue with Call to Glory is you're
You-
recycling instead of paying 2 and
yeah,
recycling your
yeah,
red, you're paying 1
you're
extra.
paying 3. Yeah, yeah. There's
But
also
I will say one.
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say one access you could take the deck. So there's also Jin, which is really cool.
Mhm.
But in the access you could take the deck is like play baited hook,
Mhm.
and then you could just try and like get to Atacon and then just hit there with him because he'll always hit for excess damage. I think 7 might is really strong and he has
Mhm.
ganking. That's just like an option to take the deck. What were you
Dangerous
gonna say?
Duo, when you play me, give a unit +2 this turn. Gain this effect if you ever played a card another turn. That's like an 8 turn. I mean, that's an 8 mana turn though. Giving not really an 8, kind of. Give you an assault 4 when you play me, give you
Legion
unit
isn't.
ganking.
I find Legion a bit weird, but it's pretty cool when
Yeah.
you're able to do it off of like gears, not gears, seals. Because
Mhm.
seals like just you turn on Legion just by recycling it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's possible to do this for just only paying 3 energy, but
Mhm.
it's usually a bit rare.
I feel like there are some
Like
battlefields that can also help here.
there's like Abandoned Hall gives it +1 that turn. Oh, but it has
Mm-hmm.
to be at the battlefield first. I don't know. I think first let's read the signature gear. I don't think the
Yeah.
gear helps her much either. Forgot what it was called. Hextech Gauntlet. It's a 3 cost with equip 3 and recycle a rune, but this ability's energy cost is reduced by the might of the unit you choose. So with either Vi, it'll just be a recycle.
Mhm.
And it gives it +3, and when I conquer, if you assign 3 or more excess damage, draw 1.
Yeah.
Which the draw is nice, but also doesn't give it ganking.
Yeah.
Which, like if you need, I feel like this deck just really needs like a gear to give it ganking. Like Swiftfoot would be really good. That's purple, which sucks.
I agree.
I like the idea of Vi, just like try and hit for extra,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I don't think that's that amazing.
It's
These
not
colors.
sustainable and it can be shut down really, really quickly.
Yeah, I feel like with these colors, it should be a really good thing, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's just like the payoff is just reading your unit, which won't do much often.
Mm-hmm.
Just for talking about the other things though, like buffing your Vi, there's Arena Kingpin, which is I enter ready, rested himself to give you a +3 this turn. So if you want to lean into red Vi, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because then you just double it and you get to 12 might immediately.
Yeah, and it can be played with multiple turns as well. It's not just like a one-time thing. So I think
Yeah.
that's also really, really nice. Yeah.
Overall, though, I think it's pretty rough.
Yeah. Do you want to give our power scores?
I forgot what we said last episode, and then the episode before that, or this episode, and then the episode before that. Let me think of a number. Okay, I have my number.
Okay, same. 3, 2, 1, 5.5.
4.
Okay, you
Oh,
give it
I think
maybe score inflation since last time I have no clue.
I think this is like half of Vex.
Really that bad?
Vex at 8.1. It's not like it's not amazing. It reads good, but then you realize like you don't do much. Like Legends basically does nothing. Reading
Yeah.
it, I just feel like doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're heading for that big, you'd rather keep the unit there. I feel like than move it back, which is all you could really do with a ready unit until you get ganking.
Okay.
I will say I actually forgot. Maybe I'll give it a 5 because I did forget there is a Vi with ganking, and that's the one from Origins.
Mm-hmm. But like I mean, even
Maybe-
then, like it doesn't really help with like the other one. Like yeah, one card does, the other one doesn't. Like the actual good one.
Okay, actually, okay. If you did play Beta Toke with this deck, then you would always have something to recycle from your trash to give Vi more might,
Mm-hmm.
like the Origins Vi. So maybe it wouldn't be that bad. So I guess it'd be like a 5. I think that's like where the deck would have potential. Outside of that Vi, it doesn't seem that amazing. To me.
Yeah, it doesn't. Flavor
Or-
on this, I think it's kind of low. It's not really up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, Vi is just like kind of simple. It's just like hit hard,
Yeah.
call it a day.
I guess the order champion is nice because it stuns after like I mean, once it attacks, kind of playing into its Q. I mean her Q.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she charges up and then it gets like stunned for like that's what second.
Forgot what the champion does.
But yeah, I think apart from that, it's like not great.
Yeah, they needed to give her a point click goal.
Yeah, do you want to go over the epics now? The rest of them?
I forgot what we were missing.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna lie. I know we went over the buffs: Vilema, Baron, and Elder, and then one more. I think. Let me look up. Let me
let's
look
start now.
up.
I know one we didn't do. The first episode was Arachnid Horror,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess we could start with that for now. Arachnid Horror is a 6 cost. I think I'm searching it up and then has spelled. It's a 6 cost orange guy where
Dude.
recycle one red, no orange.
Did we go over Alpha Wild Claw in episode 1?
I don't think so.
Or,
We could do that.
or was it
after
Rift
this.
Herald?
I think we didn't do either episode 1. I think the one when we did episode 1 was Vilema for green. Okay, I'm kind of remembering like the cards you missed. Okay,
No, it was
Horror,
okay. It was both
base.
buffs: Vilema, Elder Baron. That's 5. Then there's one more.
Oh wait, maybe we're missing something. I'm currently filtering by rarity right now. Okay, because the ones we haven't done: Ruination, Arachnid Horror, Wild Claw, Curse Sarcophagus. I forgot the rest. In Vilus Box. And then the last one, we did Gutter Palace that first episode. That's what we did last. That was the 6th one for episode 1.
Are you sure? I thought we did that.
Yeah, we did Gutter Palace.
No,
episode
like
1.
I mean during episode 2. I thought that was
No.
the first. No.
No, because we talked about it with Jin, and then I remember saying, "Oh, we could talk about that later at the end."
Okay.
And then we talked about it at the end. We talked about how you could react to it after it's triggered.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do the list?
Yeah. We'll do Arachnoid Horror first. It's a 6 cost recycle an orange 6 might unit that can be played to a battlefield and enemy controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it open. And then also, while it's on the field, friendly units can be played to an occupied battlefield if an enemy is alone there. Oh, sorry, it can only be played to an occupied battlefield if an enemy is alone there.
Yeah.
It itself and units from your hand after can play.
So
Which kind of
immediately
leads into
it's a Kazakh's
Kaza.
card.
Yeah.
Being able to play your ambush guys just there is really really nice. Or even just not even ambush guys, just big guys you have in hand that can be played, as well as giving it hunt 2 really allows you to play into Kazakh's champions and such, because his don't really need a bunch of XP to really capitalize off of. It's like what 1 and then 3 I think, or something of those sorts. I think here, let me make sure on that. Yeah, it's spend 1 buff and then spend 2 move a exhausted friendly unit from battlefield to base. And then
So you need to get the 2 XP to spend if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Also, if you win the combat, you get another one on top.
Yeah, so I think pretty good.
I don't think it's like amazing, but I think it's solid. Like there's probably a world where you play this.
Yeah, same thing, and probably Rengar as well. I can see you playing it in both decks.
Does he play it because of Hunt 2? I don't know how desperate it is for Hunt.
I'm not entirely sure. No, I have no clue.
Because it could be good. I don't like late game is pretty strong being able to play a Yi. But I guess it wouldn't matter because the Yi would be entered ready if you play Master Yi. So never mind. I don't think there's merit to playing it besides the Hunt 2. And there's probably better ones with Hunt.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
The Curse Sarcophagus is a pretty bad one, but we could cover it just for the sake of it. It's a gear, purple gear, 4 cost, recycle a purple. When you play this, banish all units from your trash, and then you could tap it to play unit banish with this, but you have to pay its cost.
Yeah.
Which it's not the worst, I guess.
It's not. It is just like it is there's not a single deck that really cares about like things in the banish, at least yet. But if there is like a deck that capitalize on how much banish things you have, then I could see this being good.
But even without that, like the main use of it is just to be able to play like so everything will be engraved. There's also things like harrowing, which could revive 1. What this is supposed to be good for is that you're able to revive multiple units over the cost of
time and stuff.
turns.
Yeah.
But I feel like it gets really bad if it gets removed. Like it wouldn't be as bad if it's like when this card leaves the field, return them all. I think that wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, as well as like having to pay the original cost is kind of slow sometimes, I think.
Yeah, it just like it's supposed to be repeating your units.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't think it's that amazing. I think it could be the main situation I could think of is like if you're reliant on your chosen champion. This could be a way to replay your chosen champion, but it's a bit iffy.
Agree. Moving on, which one do you want to do next?
We could do Rift Hill because I don't believe we did that first episode.
Okay.
I know for sure we did it like second time.
Okay, are you sure? Then yeah.
No, I know for sure we did it like the second episode. I just don't know if we did it first episode. We might have done it twice.
We'll do it a third time then, just cause. It's an 8 cost order unit, recycle 1, 7 might. When I move to a battlefield, you look at the top 3 cards from your main deck. You may reveal a unit from among them, and then draw it, recycle the rest. And Death Kneel, play a unit from your hand to the base, ignoring its energy cost. And you still have to pay its power, yeah.
I think it's a really strong LeBlanc card, first of all.
Especially in the beta hook variant.
Yeah. The other thing is, I think moving to a battlefield also helps with LeBlanc because well, actually, it doesn't really help with LeBlanc if it doesn't have ganking. But just being able to give itself more units so you can play with it off the death knell, I think is really cool. It's kind of serves like an expensive engine. It's just nice being able to pay a lot of mana for something and then get another unit for it after.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think having hand size is important.
I agree.
Besides that, though, I don't think there's much to say about him. I don't know if you play my other decks, would you? Maybe
like Dazzling Fiora.
my head.
That's like it. I think. Would you play this in Rek'Sai?
It's like mono Rek'Sai. Yeah, I was about to say because there's a mono order Rek'Sai, and I think this could be kind of cool in it. I think this is just like a Rek'Sai in the main deck.
Yeah.
I could see this in playing in mono yellow Rek'Sai.
Alright. That's fair. That's fair.
I consider it.
Next up is the Ruination. It's an order card. 6. I'm sorry, 9 cost, 3 power. Just kill everything. Board wipe. One of
Yeah, all units. Yeah.
It's a board wipe. So, I mean, it's decent. It's a board wipe. A board wipe is gonna be good in a lot of decks. I'm
Yeah,
more.
So just
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So there's only 2 other board wipes before this. There was the unchecked power, which is I think seeing play currently.
Mm-hmm.
That one has to exhaust all your friendly units, and then it deals everything to battlefields only, I believe. There's also Downwell, which bounces all units and gears, so it removes everything, but the issue is it's in the hand, so they can replay it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's a hand side that's a discard
Yeah.
too. So just having like a board wipe, period, like no downsides, even if it affects you, I think could be really cool.
Mm.
Especially in a deck like maybe Lux could play this,
Lux.
because Lux
Yeah.
plays like Vanguard Armory.
Mm.
So like if you call your tokens, you're just gonna kill everything and then make more tokens again after.
Yeah.
Like I think this might be the best board wipe. It's a bit more expensive than unchecked power. It's in different colors, but I think this is probably like the best board wipe. It's just
Mm.
period.
Yeah, I agree. Next is in Violus Vox.
Yeah, I don't know.
When a conqueror, give a friendly unit +8. Oh yeah, it's a Fury card. 8 might, 8 cost, 2 power. It's a worse version of first of all, the dragon. Second, it's a worse version of the one green card. What's it called? White Flame Protector.
Yep.
Whereas White Flame gives +8 on summon. This one you have to when he conquers specifically. So it's like
That does feel a bit weird, right?
it does. It feels like you're using everything to like get this conquer, and then you like if you have like something small on the bench, like I guess I'd go for the other one. But
Like this is only good if you have 2. If your opponent has 2 battlefield.
yeah,
If your opponent only has 1 battlefield, and the moment you conquer it, giving the 8 might doesn't matter
yeah,
unless you're playing baited hook,
yeah.
which you could just kill him instead. I think it's a bit iffy, but it is a dragon. I'm telling you, Shyvana red orange. If it's not next set, it's the set after.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro. Volibear's already been doing it. We need an actual dragon champion. But until then, I don't think this sees play. Even if there
Yeah,
is, if Shyvana releases, there's probably gonna be better dragons. I think this is like one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Now the last card, Alpha Wildclaw. It's a green, 7 might, 6 energy, 2 power. He has tank, and then the units here with less might than me can't be chosen by enemy spells and abilities. I think this is really good.
It's really strong.
I think we saw this in play in Ivern as well as Vex, I believe. Correct?
I have no idea about Vex, but this is a cat.
Yeah, it is
So
a
it
cat.
makes sense why it's
It is
plays
true.
that.
This is true. It is a cat.
I think Vex makes sense too.
Yeah. Same with. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know.
Because Vex's main weakness is her getting removed.
Yeah.
So Wild Claw being bigger than it helps it.
Mm-hmm.
And it has tank too, so it's harder to get rid of it. And then it makes it so that if your opponent has any targeting, they have to target Wild Claw first if they want to get rid of Vex.
Yeah.
So I think this is really strong in those like slower decks.
As a whole,
I-
just having tank is a plus.
Yeah, I just don't. I think things that can't be chosen is busted. That's why I think Baron's a busted card.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, do you want to talk about Baron?
Bro, I'm telling you, Baron's busted. That's all I'm saying.
Not
We'll talk
according
about this
to
next
what
week.
everyone else thinks, but that's a conversation for another day, I guess.
Yeah. Next week, tune in. April 30th.
Sure.
Wait,
We
no,
are
sorry,
thinking
April
about pumping
28th.
them up sooner, by the way. We're thinking of instead of it, doing every Wednesday. Because how we usually do it, Thursdays we record. We post the next
Yeah.
the episode the Wednesday, so like in 6 days, and a lot of things can happen in those 6 days. So like
Yeah.
it seems like we're like a full week late. So what we could do is start posting like every Friday or even just same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same day could probably work out. We'll see. Let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know in the comments what day you guys would like to see our podcast come out. But apart from that, I think that's the entire set. I think the last thing we talked about was
Our
what we
predictions.
our predictions for the
Yeah.
meta. I guess for the main one, the one thing we did get correct was that people were gonna play MF and Sivir, figure out which one's better, and just play one and then drop the other completely. Which we did see like it happening for the most part. Most people leaned onto MF. But there was like one or two Siverless that were just kind of like just floating in there. But for a majority, it was MF playing the
I
purple,
think
orange
yeah.
dazzling.
I think it makes sense for MF, especially because bullet time's a card.
Yeah. But like really, we've seen everything in like top cuts.
Yeah. To be fair though, this is still like first week. Everyone is
Yeah.
just trying things for the sake of trying it
Everyone
out.
is just trying things, so that's probably what it is. But like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
even
don't know what's
surprised like decks like Poppy got a top cut. I'm surprised that even like decks like Ivern or decks like
the
Yi,
Ivern
I mean
player.
originally, yeah, there were like a couple Iverns in top cut. Surprisingly,
You had no faith in your deck, bro.
no, I had faith. I just didn't think, like But yeah, like what we did see though. Do you have the chart, the like statistics you took?
That's gonna be for next week because I don't know
Actually,
where I have it.
fair enough. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just like, do you still have your top 5 prediction? I have like an idea of what mine is.
If we're including all decks, it was Draven, it was Irelia, Kaisa, and then I think LeBlanc, and then and then Misfortune. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
and then
something
Vex
like
is
that.
probably like a close 6,
Yeah.
which I think is realistic. Though, what matters is what order these are in. Because like,
Mhm.
if Irelia stays the best deck, then Kaisa falls off a bit. And then if like LeBlanc is or like something like that is the best deck,
Mhm.
then if Vex counters it, Vex will suddenly be the best deck. So what really
I agree.
matters is what gets stronger post Unleashed, and then
Mhm.
we see what decks counter each,
Yeah.
and we'll figure that out from then.
Mhm.
But overall, I think this is like a pretty safe top 5.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Do you have anything else different?
No, I
No.
had like the
Okay.
exact same 5 written down.
Fair enough. Um. Well, I don't think we can think of anything else on the spot, right?
Nope, we've caught up with Unleashed
Unfortunately,
cards.
yeah, this is the full Unleashed breakdown. Next week, hopefully, we will be going more in depth into the decks, into the most popular cards. I know you were doing a bunch of that, a bunch of statistic grabbing, and yeah, Riftbound players, your time for round 2. For like, how do we say it?
I don't know.
Wait. What if? Crazy idea. I just came up on the spot. We name our episodes by rounds. So this was round 2.
Oh wait, that's kind of
That's kind
fire.
of fire, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So should
Or
we end this thing like round 3 begins next week?
ooh, that was kind of good. So like, okay, how would we say? We would say Riftbound players, your pairings for round 3 have been posted. Um,
Next week? Oh no, right now.
or like no, like
Posted. Do we say like the date of when the episode's dropping?
no, because we have no idea when. We have no idea when it's gonna drop. But no, we'll just say, your time for round 3 begins. Good luck, or founders or little players. We'll figure this out next time.
No.
Once we go to Riftbound locals next Monday, right?
I was down for yesterday, but you have to babysit.
But that's not my fault, man. All right. Anyways, do you wanna finish it off?
Yep. Go to your local game stores on April 8th or May 8th for your May 1st for your Unleashed pre-rift.
They aren't like all May May 1st, I will say.
Oh, they aren't?
Some
I
of
thought
them
they
are
all
like earlier and later, I think.
Oh.
But do you want to say your line now?
What's my line again? I don't know. We were talking about it was really good. Like we're talking.
No, like
oh, mic drop.
there
Mic
you
drop.
go.